whenever they talk about parenting, the focus is on children. The focus is never on you. The focus is never on your relationship with your spouse. Okay, how can I fix my child? Is the question. The focus is never on, do I have a good partnership with my spouse to be able to deal with this sort of a very mega responsibility of parenting my child? Because all of you should understand, when a child, the demands of parenting are extremely high. So when you have one parent, and there are enough number of forums, where single parents come and say, I do the work of the father and the mother, and it is enormous. Here you have two parents, very good, because you have two figures to sort of help each other. But that totally depends upon how your relationship, how well you have prepared as a couple and a dyad to be able to deal with this. Some families equal, husband and wife, in true sense, not only in financial, everything, they are able to sort of take decisions in conversation with each other, support each other. They are complementary to each other. In some families, it is asymmetrical, but they work very well as a couple. So I'm not saying that equal partners are the best, I'm not at all saying that, because culturally also we often have asymmetrical families where the power is very, very different. But that doesn't mean they cannot be very well united couple as parents. But often you would find that people come from different families and different, sort of cultural setups and upbringing, and they still hold on to that and not willing to become a working reciprocal couple. That becomes the biggest issue in many of the parenting issues. If that sort of how does any relationship actually succeed? Any relationship is a very, very true, reciprocal and mutually good relationship when somebody, not only in husband and wife, you take an employer-employee, you take a friend, you take a person who's a landlord and a tenant, husband and wife, you take any relationship, what you need are first, trust, absolute trust in the other person. In all issues, it could be sexual, it could be financial, in the commitment, everything. Absolute trust. The second thing which is needed in any relationship is respect. And you can say that, in our family, having a few slaps is not considered disrespectful. No, that cannot be so. How can any time violence be respectful? So there needs to be, and it is not in the form of saying G or in anger or anything like that. It is more your attitude towards the other person and how you indicate or express that. So two things I have spoken about right now, so which is trust and respect. And a willingness to be reciprocal. If that is not there, and if you're going to, how you're going to communicate, if the communication is only functional, do you want food? Are you going out? I need some 1 kg of tur dal. If it is absolutely only functional between the husband and wife, there is no way they can come to a common ground about any parenting, because each one of them is doing a parenting on their own, and despite the parents, the children are growing. So, because many couple are just functional couple, they are stable, but they are not communicating. They do not have common agendas. They do not have common goals. They may have some values. Yes, most of us have values, but they do not stand on a common ground. And that's something which is very important.